Hey traders, I hope everyone's having a good session. Wowee, PYDS. I was actually going to play this and I was looking at taking a break of, it was pretty much near the 50-week high here at 405. And I just wanted to wait for it just to break a little bit higher. The spread was around 3 to 4 cents. So I was waiting for that to tighten up a little bit. And now it's just, and then it shot off again and tested 410 as the high. 410. So it hasn't really wanted to break any higher than that, and there was quite a lot of activity with the level 2 as well. So, and as you can see, it's, I mean, there's been quite good volume, which drew me to it. So I was watching the top percentage gainers. I just keep it very simple. I don't overcomplicate, and now it's back again. So I think it's had a couple goes at this, and it's really not keen on trading above 410. So risk to reward's not going to be good if you base. I mean, really, 385 is a little bit of support there. It's finding, but it's just one of these things that's already quite extended. It's at a 60% gain. Really, I mean, the play would have been probably here, where it breaks out of that little holding pattern, but then it doesn't really want to do anything, and maybe again. But it is later in the session, so the later it goes out, the less interest is sort of. But I mean, this is interesting because we're an hour and a half in, and this happens. This candle happens at that. I mean, that's pretty nice volume. So it just doesn't look like it's going to break high. I mean, it could be a potential sell if it gets through 385. That could be on the top of that candle there. You could use as the mental stop at 396. But I didn't take this trade, guys. I've pulled back the risk a little bit as well. But this is interesting. So, and I apologize, I didn't get a video watch list out earlier. I was discussing a few things. But obviously I don't have stocks to trade on the work computer. I have a little iPad in my vehicle. Oh, it's gone below 85, which is interesting. What sort of volume are you looking at? It's not. It's pretty good there. Anyway, so yeah, so I don't get stocks to trade, so I couldn't really see what was happening pre-market. It's a little bit difficult with that, so I got in, and I probably got in about 10 o'clock. I do a Skype call, and we do a little podcast, myself and a fellow trader here in Australia, called Trade Talk Pippin and Easy. It's a Forex type thing, so I did that at about 9:30. So it was always going to throw me out a little bit. OCRX as well. That didn't really do too much. We'll get that up as well. And MGTI has not. They actually brought the news out, so I put the blog post up about my watch list and a few other discussions. It was a watch list. It was a, it was a bit of a blog as well on MGTI, my thoughts on it. And they brought the news out pre-market this morning, 9:05. They made the announcement about the Sentinel agreement. I can't quite remember the details, but really did not respond very well at all. And Bitcoin's at 7,000 US dollars per Bitcoin, so it's just it could crash pretty hard. There's a lot of bag holders, so I'll see how things go tomorrow. See how the markets go tomorrow. We could get a big sell-off because people are just sick of it. They're like, what's going on? Might as well put my money into Bitcoin instead of this Bitcoin company that's not doing anything. So yeah, OCRX shower alert. Investigation concerning whether the. Okay, interesting. So this is up a little bit on an announcement here. Could look at that a little bit more, but it spiked earlier on when I wasn't there, so I'm not going to chase this one. It's now sideways, and PYDS is also fed a little bit as well. I'll get MGTI up and see what that's doing. It's not featuring the scans, so that's probably a bad sign. It's got to be minimum 10% gain to feature. So okay. I'll be wrapping this video up soon, guys. Again, no trades. It's been a pretty good week for me so far. Made $230 odd or so. Yeah, just diabolical, really. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. I'll be here tomorrow as well. Watch list video will be up. And thank you for watching, and have a great session. Bye.